In this video, I will solve question number 16 that was asked in JEE Advanced 2023 exam in paper 1 in great detail by removing all confusion and explaining every minute thing. If a straight line passes through the point x1, y1, z1 and direction ratio of this line be A, B and C, then equation of this straight line in Cartesian form is written as x minus x1, x coordinate of this point, by A, this A, is equal to y minus y coordinate of this point by B, is equal to z minus z coordinate of this point divided by C. And equation of this same straight line in vector form is written as vector r is equal to x1i plus y1j plus z1k plus a variable lambda. Either we use lambda or we use mu, or we can use any other variable like pq, etc. So lambda times ai plus bj plus ck. That means if equation of a straight line in vector form is written like this, that means x1, y1, z1 is a point on this line and A, B, C are direction ratio of this straight line. In the question, equation of a straight line is written as vector r1 is equal to lambda times I cap plus j cap plus k cap. We can write this equation like this. This implies vector r1 is equal to 0 I cap 0 times j cap plus 0 times k cap plus lambda I cap plus j cap plus k cap. In place of x1, y1, z1, here is 0, 0, 0. That means this line passes through origin. In place of A, B, C, here is 1, 1, 1. That means direction ratio of this line is 1, 1, 1. Therefore, equation of this line in Cartesian form can be written as x minus 0 by 1 is equal to y minus 0 by 1 is equal to z minus 0 by 1. X minus 0 by 1 can be written as x by 1. Y minus 0 by 1 can be written as y by 1. And z minus 0 by 1 can be written as z by 1. In the question, equation of another straight line in vector form is given as this. This equation can be written as vector r2 is equal to 0 I cap plus j cap minus k cap plus mu times I cap plus 0 j cap plus k cap. Here in place of x1, y1, z1, there is 0, 1, minus 1. That means a point whose coordinate is 0, 1, -1 lies on this straight line. In place of A, B, C, here is 1, 0, 1. That means direction ratio of this line is 1, 0, 1. Therefore, equation of this straight line in Cartesian form can be written as x minus x1 means x minus 0, x minus 0 by 1 is equal to y minus 1 by 0 is equal to z minus minus 1 means z plus 1 by 1. X minus 0 by 1 is equal to y minus 1 by 0 is equal to z plus 1 by 1. Equation of a plane containing the straight line this x minus x1 by a1 is equal to y minus y1 by b1 is equal to z minus z1 by c1 and parallel to this straight line is written as this determinant is equal to 0. In this determinant, numerator in these three ratio x minus x1, y minus y1, z minus z1 is written in first row. Denominator in these three ratio a1, b1, c1 is written in the second row and denominator in these three ratio a2, b2, c2 is written in the third row. Therefore, equation of a plane H0, this is plane H0 that contain this straight line, and parallel to this line, can be written as numerator x, y, z in the first row, denominator of these three ratio in the second row 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Denominator of these three ratio in the third row 1, 0, 1. 1, 0, 1. Determinant is equal to 0. This is equation of the plane H0 that contain this straight line x by 1 is equal to y by 1 is equal to z by 1 and parallel to this straight line x minus 0 by 1 is equal to y minus 1 by 0 is equal to z plus 1 by 1. Now we will expand this determinant along first row. Sign at this position is positive. Sign at this position is negative. Sign at this position is positive. We will write plus x means x. Now remove this row, remove this column, then there is 1, 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 0, 1. Minus y. Remove this row, remove this column, then there is 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Plus z. Remove this row, remove this column, then there is 1, 1, 1, 0. 1, 1, 1, 0 is equal to 0. This implies x times multiply these two numbers 1 times 1 is equal to 1 minus 0 times 1 0 minus y times, multiply these two numbers, 1 times 1 1, then write minus sign, 1 times 1 1 plus z, 1 times 0 0 minus sign, 1 times 1 1 is equal to 0. This implies x minus z is equal to 0. This is equation of the plane H0. Equation of the plane H0 is x minus z is equal to 0. If P x1 y1 z1 be a point and ax by cz, ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0 be the equation of a plane, and PM is perpendicular drawn from point P to this plane, then length of this perpendicular PM will be equal to mod of ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d divided by a square plus b square plus c square. In place of x, y, z, we write x1, y1, z1, take mod, and then divide it by a square root of a square plus b square plus c square. 0, 1 minus 1 is a point on this line L2. Suppose this is point A, and when we draw a perpendicular from this point over this plane H0, suppose this meet H0 at point N, then AN will be equal to, put coordinate of this point in place of x, y, z. In this equation y is absent, that means coefficient of y is 0. In place of x we write 0. Minus, in place of z we will write minus 1, this will become plus 1. Take mod. Divide it by 1 square plus 1 square plus minus 1 square, root under. This will be equal to 1 by root 2. Therefore, we will match entries P with n 1 by root 2 in list 2. This P is given in list 1 and this 1 by root 2 is given in list 2. We will match P with 1 by root 2. 0, 1, 2 is a point. We suppose this point is B. We suppose. And we also suppose that when we draw perpendicular from B over this HQ, then it meet this plane H0 at point C. Then BC will be equal to, put coordinate of this point in place of x, y, z. Then it becomes 0 minus z coordinate in place of z, minus 2 mod divided by 1 square plus minus 1 square. This is equal to 2 by root 2, that is equal to root 2. Therefore, we will match entry Q in list 1 with entry root 2 in list 2. The distance of origin from H0 is, from H0 means from this plane. Since this plane contains this line L1 and origin lies on this line L1, that means origin lies in the plane H0. Therefore, distance of origin from this plane H0 will be equal to 0. Therefore, match R with 0 from list 2. The distance of origin means this point 0, 0, 0. From the point of intersection of planes y is equal to z, x is equal to 1 and h0. h0 means this plane. That means equation of this plane is x minus z is equal to 0. We write equation of these three planes. X is equal to 1, y is equal to z, and x minus z is equal to 0 can be written as x is equal to z. When we put 1 in place of x here, we get z is equal to 1. Z is equal to 1. When we put 1 in place of this z, we get y is equal to 1. And x is already equal to 1. Therefore, point of intersection is 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. We suppose this point 1, 1, 1 is here 1, 1, 1. And we also suppose this point is D. This point is D. If E and F be 2 points with coordinate x1, y1, z1 and x2, y2, z2, then length of line segment EF is equal to root under x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square plus z1 minus z2 square. By using this formula, length of this line segment DO, this point D is meet with origin O, line segment DO. DO will be equal to 1 minus 0 square, 1 minus 0 square, plus 1 minus 0 square, plus 1 minus 0 square, root under, that is equal to root 3. Therefore, match S with root 3 in list 2. Now read this question carefully. When you complete the reading of question, there will arise some confusion in your mind. Therefore, I will appear again to remove your all confusion. A straight line intersect this plane at this point. Suppose this point is A. Suppose P is any point on this line and Q is a point on this plane. Then PQ is distance between a point on this line and a point on this plane. If we take another point on this line, on this plane, Q, not Q but R, then this PR is smaller than PQ. That means if we take any point on this line and any point on this plane, then we get a distance. As the point on this line and a point on this plane varies, the length of distance between them may also vary. A smallest distance between a point on this line and a point on this plane will be 0, and that distance will be here where this line intersects this plane. That means a smallest distance, that means minimum distance between any line and a plane will always be 0 if line intersect plane at some point. But when line does not intersect the plane, but this line is parallel to this plane, then distance of a point on this line from this plane, perpendicular distance, will be minimum distance between a point on this line and a point on this plane. This perpendicular distance drawn from any point over this plane will always be equal. This distance will be equal to this distance. If we draw perpendicular from this point over this plane, then this distance will be equal to this distance. That means minimum distance between a line and a plane when this line is parallel to this plane will be equal to length of perpendicular drawn from any point to this plane PM, and this will certainly be a positive number which is greater than 0. Suppose this line is L1 and this plane is L2. This plane is L2. One plane containing this line L1 is already this white board. There may be possible infinite number of planes containing this line. As for example, this plane also contains this line. This plane, when we move it a little in this direction, then we get another plane. If we move it like this, then this is another plane containing this line. This is another plane. This is another plane containing this line. In this way, there can be infinite number of planes. This plane is L2. This plane and this copy will certainly intersect at some point. That means distance between this plane and this line, minimum distance between this plane and this line will be 0 because this line intersects this plane. But distance between this line and this plane, which is whiteboard, will not be 0 because this line is parallel to this plane whiteboard. Therefore, this line will not intersect this plane. In the question, it is given that H0 is the plane that contains this line L1 and distance of this H0, minimum distance of this plane from this line L2 is maximum. This H0 plane will be the plane that contains line L1 and parallel to this line L2.